You see, they are a herd animal, and they're very good companions for other grass eaters, particularly horses. They're going to last for about 20 years. What will you pay for one? Well, for a good neutered male, probably $20 to $40, depending on colour. And for a female, try about 10 times that amount of money. And yep, you can milk her. You just got to get down a lot closer to the ground. And they make just some of the most adorable pets you could ever wish to have.
Capturing hearts across the world after zookeepers noticed his unusual behaviour. Punch, the baby macaque, was abandoned by his mother, so staff bought him a soft toy as a surrogate. Now he takes his toy mum everywhere, eating, sleeping and playing with it. His online fame has led to long queues of locals hoping to get a glimpse of him.
If you're looking for a little extra sweetness this Valentine's Day, look no further than sugar. The 9-year-old Siberian Husky proves age is just a number when it comes to love. While she can be a bit reserved at first, if you give her the time and space she needs, she'll reward you with a lifetime of kisses and cuddles.
A lifetime of kisses and cuddles from her. Who wouldn't want that, Mike and Karina?
Oh, especially
With apartment living on the rise, there's been a worrying spike in the number of cats and dogs falling off balconies. One woman whose four-legged friend lost one of its 9 lives after a 6-metre plunge warns it can happen in the blink of an eye.
Buffy is a scaredy cat, but with good reason.
Yeah, it was really horrible.
The 6-year-old indoor moggy was enjoying the view from her owner's balcony when she lost her balance.
I stopped watching her for what felt like 2 seconds, and she jumped up onto the ledge, and then that's when she fell off.
A 6-metre plunge onto concrete below.
I raced down and I actually found her hiding in the garage, so she had managed to get up and run off.
Buffy did have some quite significant injuries. Her fractures were luckily non-surgical.
This high-rise explorer has since recovered and now wears a harness, but cases like hers are not unusual, with housing affordability forcing more and more people into apartments.
Over the past year, we've seen 50 cases of high-rise falls across the Sash network. The majority are cats, but yes, we have seen a couple of dogs.
And sadly, not all survive. A cat named Zach lost a leg after falling 8 stories from his owner's South Bank balcony.
Cats and dogs are quick. They can often just run out and be over the edge before you've had time to do anything.
Vets say Buffy's owner has the right idea, but even on a lead, this once fearless feline is now a little wary of heights. Casey Trelaw, 7 News.
Tokyo, one monkey has pulled heartstrings around the world after forming an unexpected friendship. Stephanie Tsai has the story.
It's a story of rejection, vulnerability, and the animal instinct for companionship. It helps that the central character is an unbearably cute monkey, a 7-month-old macaque in Japan's Ichikawa City Zoo named Punch. Abandoned by his own mother shortly after birth, zookeepers handed Punch a stuffed animal. Never mind that the orangutan is a different species, he's hardly let go of it since.
This soft toy has quite long fur and several easy places to hold, and it looks like a monkey.
Watch as baby Punch is dragged around like a chew toy, escaping to the comfort of his protector, using him for cover. Videos like these have sparked an outpouring of love and sympathy from the more evolved primates among us.
Nobody wants to be his friend.
But he has plenty of friends on TikTok. Hashtag Hang In There Punch has gone viral. The spectacle has drawn massive crowds to the zoo, and there's a run on the stuffed animal at IKEA. But there are reasons to hope. More recently, Punch seems to have made a breakthrough. He's starting to make actual monkey friends and taking cues from adult monkeys on how to shelter from the rain.
It's actually really reassuring that Punch is already sort of being groomed, being integrated into the group's structure, because it does suggest that hopefully any potential negative impacts of the abandonment will in fact sort of dissipate.
Zookeepers say Punch is showing signs of resilience.
It depends on how Punch's confidence develops going forward. But recently he's been spending less time with the stuffed toy day by day, and he's interacting with the other monkeys more. If things carry on like this, I think there will come a day when he no longer needs his stuffed toy.
As cute as their relationship is, they'll know Punch is really okay when he finally gives up his beloved surrogate. For the PBS NewsHour, I'm Stephanie Sa.
Talk about a plot twist. This is Jon Snow, but don't be fooled like keepers were. She's actually a girl and now a mum.
6 months ago, our keepers discovered that our echidna, Jon Snow, who we thought was a boy, had a tiny jelly bean-sized puggle in her pouch.
Piggle the Puggle has just made its debut at the Australian Reptile Park, the prickly pair delighting visitors.
What an absolute wild story, Mike and Karina. Who would have thought baby echidnas are called puggles? How cute.
And 4 adorable fluff balls are getting ready to meet their fans at Melbourne Zoo. Australia's only snow leopard cubs are growing in size and confidence, proving to be a handful during health checks.
Vulnerable and adorable, 4 snow leopard cubs just starting to step outside their den and making themselves heard during vet checks.
One of them, that feisty one, was definitely putting up a little bit of a, a scuffle.
The large litter, part of a global breeding program.
It's a male?
Yes, Sabu, the feisty one, has a brother, Lumi, and Maya and Kira, their 2 very subdued sisters.
It was kind of tiring for them, so some of them just snoozed after a while, which was really quite cute.
At 11 weeks old, they don't stay still for long.
We were all comfy, you got the wriggles.
Wriggles and Nibbles, the siblings managed to focus for their first photo shoot, another baby milestone moment that was picture perfect, just like their health checks. The feline Fab 4 are expected to entertain crowds when sunshine returns next week and into the school holidays. Sarah Jones, 7 News.
Punch the monkey has taken the world by storm. And now he's been immortalised in Melbourne. Street artist Jay Gretsch creating this masterpiece in Hosier Lane. Punch went viral after he was abandoned by his family, so he found comfort in a toy orangutan. Millions of people are watching his movements online. There are constant queues at the Japanese zoo where he lives. And his popularity has even resulted in IKEA selling out of the plush toy he's grown very fond of.
We certainly love Punch.
The stowaway was discovered in the back of a Prado after a road trip from far north Queensland to Dubbo. Nicknamed Stowy, he was taken to a local wildlife hospital where he passed a health check. 2 flights and a 4-hour drive later, he was released back in familiar territory much further north. As we saw earlier, there's been a bloodbath on the stock market. Next, how surging oil prices are fueling the battle played out for several minutes before that. And these experts say koalas assert dominance and protect their territory and resources. Rebecca Madden is back with sport, and Chris Scott has taken